Should we switch channels real quick, just in case someone decides to come in here? And I will warn you, I might be doing something, so it could be a shorty from me. Oh, I am getting called right now. Alright, see ya.
I was muted. I was muted because my mic updated, and apparently OBS forgot that my mic existed. Thank you, John. Oh, goodness. Alright. Crazy. How you doing today? Ugh.
You got me for 20 minutes.
What's up? My mic was muted exclusively on OBS because my microphone had updated and what does the team look like? Currently, these four. Two had fainted when we last left off, but we got some more on the way. I was grinding for berries the last couple of days, leaving us with 69 orange berries and 47 of all the stat-lowering berries.
Lots of berries.
Lots of berries. I'm going to really quickly open up the second to last stream. Queued it. Then... I don't have an easy way to look at chat, do I? Pokemon do we decide for everything? Oh, sweet, that does. Pokemon locations. I do know that we ended up with Larvitar from the cave. I'll have to shoot that. And in here, I think we went with Wooper. Actually, let me make sure. Love Wooper. Who doesn't? Oh my goodness. Took a long time.
Put your rappel shoes on today.
Apparently I do. Decided got speeding a Piplup. What is? Hang on. What was up with that? Oh, that's a negative speed nature. That's what's up with that. Oh, were there no encounters on the sand? That might have been what's up. Well, in light
Huh?
of Piplup being slow as can be, I'm gonna start with it. Whoop. The confusion might knock out. And probably won't knock out. Ooh. What was right? Coffee that might actually destroy the gym. What are we naming Whooper, John? Miley? I dig it. Whopper? Love rat face. So John, cake or pie?
Answer why.
Why? Because you don't eat many pies?
I feel like that's a lack of pie intake.
That doesn't necessarily mean you don't like pies.
Gotta eat more pies.
True. This was
Doctor said it once, I'm sure.
You know, maybe someone's just super healthy and the doctor says that they need to lower their health intake.
Hmm.
Me? I'm not a huge fan of sweet in general. My answer has to be, I think, pie, just because there's some more savory pies than there are savory cakes. And if shepherd's pie, and that counts. Chicken pot pie. Absolutely, all day long.
What about steak pot pie?
Never had it.
Oh, it's good.
I've had elk and duck pot, or chicken and duck pot pie. I've had elk shepherd's pie.
Mmm. I'm a pie guy, I think, just because I get more cakes. So when I get a good pie, it's more specialer.
Celtic name. Titan. I dig it. Wait. Shoot. I think we decided against something else here. Oh well. No, I don't think we... Oh, that's...
Oh, hey,
Gideon.
look. Little shorts.
True. I think anytime that they make a humanoid Pokemon, they have to give it a little bit of clothing, otherwise it looks... Even as far... Well... Would you call Hitmonlee humanoid? I guess he's not. Hitmonchan's
Yeah.
got a skirt. Hitmonlee's just a... Fake? Fake.
You know, a chocolate cake stuffed with pie filling sounds pretty good too.
Sure does. Tired about these bug Pokemon. Cheesecake is just pie, prove you wrong. Nothing to prove wrong, it's pie.
They don't call it cheese pie.
That's true. But it's got a pie crust.
It has a graham cracker crust, not a pie crust.
I don't know, man. When I think cake, really low on the list. Pie has more variety than cake. True.
Name them.
Apple. Blueberry. Raspberry. Blackberry. Black raspberry. Persimmon. Orange. Pumpkin. Elk shepherds. Mutton shepherds. Shepherd. Pork shepherds. Mincemeat of everything I just said as well. Pie.
Chicken pot. Banana cream.
See?
I'm helping you name pies just because I enjoy pies.
Pies are pretty awesome.
Really use some pie right now.
You have a pie?
I don't have a pie.
You should pick up a pie. Think about pie and shepherd's
Should.
pie are dank. It's true. Ain't no savory cakes? No, there are some. I don't like them very. How you doing today, Zane? Just made the most delicious curry. Ooh. Very easy to cook. I bet it is.
What style? Indian? Thai? Japanese?
Zane, what kind of curry style do you have? We're doing it. Oh, that was a child. I thought that was a battle girl. Japanese stew curry over rice with steak, peas, carrots, sauteed tomatoes, and potatoes. It sounds like stew, but you spilled it on rice.
Yeah, but it's got the curry spices in there. That's what I want. I'm hungry.
You eat dinner?
I had chicken pizziola.
That sounds tasty too.
It's pretty tasty, but definitely could have used more.
Yep, sounds like it could have. Sounds like you could have used more. My dinner is a two-parter. I've eaten a couple sections of baguette dipped in olive oil, and later on I'm gonna make a sandwich.
What are you gonna put in the sandwich?
Mayonnaise and maybe shredded cheese. Have much right.
What happened to the perpetual taco bar?
We didn't start it yet. I'm really lazy. It's hard for me to get up out of my chair and go do. I have put Zorua in the front. Send out Zorua is a Zorua, not a Joltik. Been craving tomatoes lately? Get some. Pretty plentiful. I could knock out the Geodude instant. Pay for 4. Been craving Turkish delights. Are you from Chronicles Unknown? That might be obscure. I don't know if that's a thing people.
Have you ever had freeze-dried Skittles? They're pretty good.
What do they like?
Skittles.
Why are they dry?
They're freeze-dried. They like explode and they're kind of crunchy.
Oh, I've seen those. Red Skittles are when they are popped.
They make lemon heads that way too. Mm-hmm.
Favorite nightshade other than tobacco, which you can't have anymore? Eggplants. Oh no, that's no.
I do like a fried eggplant though. Eggplant parm.
Are potatoes in the nightshade family?
Yeah.
There you go. That could be your favorite.
What are you doing, dog? Please
Now, is
stop.
that tobacco in a cooking sense, or is that tobacco in a smoking sense?
Zane quit vaping.
What?
Don't you remember?
Oh, yes! No, I didn't remember. But I do. I brewed a coffee and then just left it there like 2 hours ago.
It's gonna be nice and cold now.
I don't mind. By the way, I have a magical ability to drink the exact amount of fluid ounces that I need to do, so that when I pour my water bottle into the coffee maker, it's enough to not spill over my coffee. Level cap is 15, it's 16.
Perfect.
Yeah, actually impressive. Like, it's insane. The worst wizard ability in the world. All the other wizards make. Looking for Larvitar here. Maybe I do have my repel shoes on. Maybe you can encounter in there. Gun spawn. Gun. I'm actually gonna use an avenue. It's a 10% encounter, so we might be here a little bit. Over. What if they end up keeping Terra and Poke? It would be awful. Venom put on the time. What how like how dogs and wolves are. I don't think it's as close. I don't know for sure. My knowledge gets fuzzy when you get to the gillets. But I think it's more like a dog and a fox. But I don't know for sure. I know javelinas are.
What do you call a javelina that likes coffee?
Javelina?
Yeah.
Ah. I don't know if I can mantis shrimp to a really good punch. Okay. So biggest thing is that arthropod muscles work a lot differently from animal vertebrate muscles. So the biggest thing to keep in mind is that our muscles are just strings that pull, but with invertebrates, it is hydraulic. So there's a lot more force that can be put into it innately, but ants are able to do the crazy feats that they do. If ants were our size, they could not lift a car because they could not lift their arm, because all of that fluid in their body is just for them to actually move around. Think of them like being made of heavy machinery. When you're small, the heavy machinery is not. When you're big, it's very heavy machinery. But they don't have a generator. Pull up the forklift. That makes sense. As for why mantis shrimp are so insanely good, to the point that like if we had the strength of an ant, we could lift a car, versus if we had the strength of a mantis shrimp, 1/10 of it, the size, we could launch a baseball into orbit. I don't know. I don't know why theirs is that. We have seen every encounter except for Larvitar. Extra punch is like killing her with 2 stones. Well, that's part of it. But even if they just had the 1 arm, they're It's insane. I don't remember all the details. Eventually, the movement creeps. Localized heat. Tempted to pull up a mantis shrimp video in the background, but I think readers should be not like that. The true crows have incredible memory. The memory, perhaps. The intelligence, absolutely. Crows have shown plenty times, corvids in general, intelligent. And all of the studies done on it are fascinating. I recommend looking them up. They aren't as vengeful as the internet would love to say, but they can remember. They do have family reunions of sorts, even. Things like that. Crows are vengeful? Oh, okay. As much as any human might or as much as any animal might or might not be. My go-to website to find animal studies. There is an AZA website that is pretty good. Not perfect because, of course, the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, not the Association of Weird Things Animals do Wild. But they do talk about that sort of thing. Not as one website my school used that was fantastic, but I don't recall the details. Bump up my mic sensitivity just a bit. There we go. Give me the story, by the way, Zane. I'm curious to hear. Got a fledgling crow bred in Texas that was injured. And it was a national news story in the crow world. Also, fledgling. Fletchling would be like a tiny arrow. Fletch. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm not idioting myself.
It's fledgling.
Yeah, fletchling is the Pokemon. Which is a combination of fledgling and fletching. They flocked around our house and would attack anyone nearby and would drop. That's hilarious. Also time to dox you. No, I know what you meant, yeah. That's crazy. Kidnapped their baby. I wouldn't call that vengeance, necessarily, you know, it's not like, I'll get you, superhero. It's, give me back my kid. Took the crow baby. You incurred the wrath of the crow storm. Are we for real? Where is the Larvitar? Crazy. What Dahinis eat dead things? They look like they can hunt alive prey. They kind of do. It's not exclusive that they eat dead things. That it's also not that they wait for a kill to be nice and rotten. It's more that they try to jack kills from bigger predators. Sometimes maybe a older. Well, eating things while they're alive is something that a lot of animals do, you know?
Okay, I'm being called away. Good luck.
I won't need it. Bye.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just awesome.
Yeah, well.
In most cases, animals unfortunately don't secure the kill. Most cats do, which is weird for hyenas to not do that. Larvitar! See? He left and we get Larvitar. Oh. Alright, we're just throwing the ball. Oh, this is gonna be awful to catch, huh? Hang on. We should name it after him? We should. It was Rat Face. Ugh. At least he's missing every other rock throw. This might not end up working. Which would be a tragic waste of time. Let me make sure I don't have a way to put it to sleep first. Nothing there. There's no rain dance, which is kind of crazy. Nothing. Okay. No. Just gotta throw. Okay. I think if two go down, we give up, which is painful. Dude? It just needed the sacrifice? I feel like beverages are underrated. It's always about food. I had good green tea. It's incredible. I do agree that too often the culinary discussions focus around food instead of drink. Or Larvitat. The thing, no, it's not. It just ate one of my Pokemon. It gave up because it was all fat and stuffed. Now everyone's super weak. I should be able to outrun this. Couldn't control his anger and is very ashamed of it. He's working through a lot. You know what? I should not judge. It's true. How do you get the XP share in this game? I know that's like right here. We're gonna open up the item look. Rust Oro. Moonstone on Shaded Poniard. Gifted Floatstone. Gifted Quick Claw. Ooh. XP share from that one character in that one place, of course. Over there? Oh, how could I be so blind? Cut. Ooh, hang on. This will be good for the gym. Cut is now a steel type. Yes, get. I'll swipe here. This guy. Nightcrat Grass with Cut Still. I know that was in Generation 2, and I know that was in Generation... I think the Gen 1 remakes. I don't know if that actually ever made it to Emerald. Super pushing for reaching Oro. Timer Nest Ball in Rust Oro. I'm looking for Floatstone and Quick Claw. Deliver the letter for the president. Only doesn't have the... Yeah, honestly. We're gonna have to check this. Oh, Coin Enjoyer's here. Hello. Floatstone. He gives you XP share? Okay. In Inclement Emerald? Like specifically. Stop. Nope. Stop. Nope. The claw. Nope. The claw. Nope. The claw. Nope. 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 Is that a tip or is that a hint? Crossing how you have to find and talk to your villagers every day. This feels like that. Yeah. Okay, he doesn't care. Have you missed anything? Larvitar took a sacrifice before he joined the team. Yeah! So, that is going on to Piplup since it is... Sorry again, it was like, wow, it's been 934 days since we talked. Oh, we gotta move those guys to the chest box. The unfortunate chest box. Invincible. I did not like Animal Crossing very much. Might have been because I got ridiculously ugly villagers, and I don't mean I'm being picky. I mean they are topping tier lists of ugly village levels of ugly village. Get scope lens from Mr. Stone here. Individual not here yet. I'll swipe and cut. There's a bottle cap fountain. Hey. You don't feel like a citizen, you feel like a dictator? Yeah, genuinely. You are the landlord. What am I doing here? Probably gonna be hard to train. Probably better in the wood too. I was gonna ask if Guts turns into Sandstorm, but that's just not how that works. It only has Sandstorm. Unless you for some reason give it its hidden ability. I almost forgot an encounter. No false swipe gaming. Yeah, Animal Crossing should be more or less free. I can agree with that. But unfortunately not the case.
Guess who couldn't nap?
Oh. How good was Fleck actually in competitive Pokemon? Unfortunately, due to Gen 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9's power creep, Fleck went from OU down to an N. How you doing today, Chop?
I'm doing well, I'd say.
Newsy, of course. Guppy.
You that too, yeah.
Dog barking.
Big dog barking.
Nope. That dog is tiny.
Oh.
Just loud. Oh my goodness, you got the hiccups.
I do got the hiccups.
Woo!
And apparently in noise volume as well.
Whose noise volume?
What's saying typed in chat?
Oh. No dog is truly small. Some of them don't think so. Gotta go, hope you don't black out in a super embarrassing way. I never do. It would be so funny to have a constant attempt 0 in the corner. Like, even after I very visibly reset on stream, call it attempt 1. Larvitar is not as good for trying to catch a Eevee, I thought. I'll probably send that when we get to Eevee, but
I'm just gonna mute my mic until I have something to speak.
sounds good. Pick up Sarah Curacao.
Indeed they are.
The dog is just sending out a singular Am I stupid? It's also weak to fighting. Why did I have this lead?
Because you are a fool.
I know nothing. Neither run females are kicking my butt.
Don't get your butt kicked.
Try not to. The girl boss.
Clown College is free and you still doing this for free.
Oh, right? That was a pitiful mud shot.
Just truly pitiful.
Smiley disappointment. That's what I'm saying.
He may be having an off day, but God, does he have a smile on his face?
This is very mean. Sorry. I think we can all apologize to Smiley, but I think Smiley will understand that that's subpar. I think that they need to improve.
I think Smiley's too dense to realize it was subpar.
That may be true. And now Smiley is dead to an absorb. Why is this one area just super effective to my entire team?
Maybe you built a bad team.
Maybe. I mean, it is built for the gym.
If it's built for the gym, why don't you do the gym?
I guess I could do the gym trainers, but that doesn't help a crazy amount because they still have a lot to grind for some of my Pokemon. Could go down to the woods. That would be better grinding for some of them.
Sounds like you got yourself a plan.
It's true. Miss Yawn. Is it true that cats can't taste sweet? You should always keep antifreeze away from them because they want to lick it because it's... I don't know. I don't think they can't taste sweet.
But just to be sure, let's keep the antifreeze away from the cats.
Just to be sure, let's taste some antifreeze and see what it tastes like.
Indeed, we gotta gather this information.
Now I'm just kind of curious what trouble a goat has gotten into by trying trying to Flemin's response the wrong fluid. You guys don't know, a Flemin's response is when a goat, well, any animal, sniffs something to see if the other animal is viable for degradation. Typically, this is going to be urine. However, there was a goat in the goat yard at the zoo that sniffed a lady's hair and did it. So their shampoo apparently triggered a Flemin's response. Makes sense that they couldn't, because it's not like they're seeking carbs. Yeah, that's true, but they came from a thing that was at some point, I'd imagine. It's a cat, you know?
Of the feline variety.
There's just no good grinding anywhere, actually, I think. Birds can't taste spiciness? That is true. Or at least they can't get sizzled by capsaicin, specifically. And that's actually intentional. Yep. Reptiles too? I'm unsure. The peppers typically want to go into the birds so that they're distributed far. Not to say that the reptiles can't eat them, but... This should be a good spot. Allergy? Oh, I can't speak.
When can you ever speak?
Right now. Does biology get off being so awesome like that? An honor it would be to be on the team. They will eventually add, not necessarily Golden Go. Well, yes, Golden Go, but you know, we'll eventually add that line. They're planning on it. What? Golden is evolving.
Napoleon. Of the dynamite variety.
Of the pastry variety.
The dynamite pastry variety.
Dynamite pastry variety. Now he's ugly. Eh. Oh, Metal Claw. I just taught him cut. Oh. 95 accuracy. I just let out a gigantic yawn. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get that coffee cup. Entertain them for about 45 seconds.
Alright, so Black can't hear us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make fun of hip hop. Alright? We're gonna point and laugh. Make sure you're ready when the time comes. I don't know. I think a few more stations than he probably would. He ain't making it
I
through.
can get back in time, but I also
everything.
gotta anyway. You'll be.
No, well, I have to entertain y'all along. Big nerd. Big fat nerd. Doesn't even have arms, got flippers. Bet you Piplup cooks pastries for his book club. And like whole cookie cakes and everything. Just to bring to the book club party, and it's just, hey, we're closing the book club. Truly. Why couldn't we have a fire penguin? wanted this ice penguin. Why couldn't we have fire penguin? Or plant penguin? That would have been funny.
I'm back. Why is everyone bullying Prinplup?
They were just being mean to the Prinplup. I don't know why.
I can't believe
Couldn't
it.
control him.
Is that 100% accurate? Is 50% accurate? Actually, why I'm not using. Prinplup makes cookies with stevia and carb chips. Just that much of a dork? Come on. Come on. That's not kind. Did we send that twice? Bah, it deserves to be sent twice. You missed the first one. Not a 100% accurate
They were
statement.
just being mean to Piplup and Prinplup.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
You have to control your chat. You're the streamer.
Everyone's banned. You're the moderator.
Alright, I'm getting on it.
Guys, at the bottom of chat, do you see that? It's a $ button. If you become a channel member, you get to sacrifice a Pokemon right away.
Ooh.
I'm glad that we're done bullying Piplup. I'm glad that we're moving past the barbaric point now.
Yeah. And if we sacrifice a Pokemon, I'll time you out for 10 seconds because it's funny.
It just came to be. Don't do that to him.
I can't make it any lower. The lowest I can time him up for is 10 seconds.
Zane, this is not the first time. It's already been there. It just went away because I never verified myself.
Yeah. The lazy streamer's lazy.
It's so true. It's so weird that I started the West Marches Pokemon Mystery Dungeon server from stream. No one there knows about my original channel, but no one here knows just how insanely lazy I am. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a hilarious disconnect. I love it.
Yeah.
You do know? No. Oh, you do! You're in that server!
Yeah.
Dude, stick around for a while and you will see staff complaining about me.
Mm-hmm.
They'll finally
There was,
evolve to
like-
be happy, it's true.
If there was a staff hierarchy that they just kind of enabled for themselves, I would not be surprised.
I honestly don't mind. Like, I want to give as much control of that server away to them as possible so they can do with it what they see fit. I do want to be around just so that, you know, if an admin starts going power hungry, I can annihilate them off the face of the earth.
You bad.
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 I have seen what happened to the Civ 6 competitive community because of not that. So, rip that shiny? Yup.
Oh, the shiny? What?
It was a shiny. It was a shiny. It's another reason why Litleo is no one's favorite Pokemon.
It looked exactly the same as the last Litleo.
No, it's slightly lighter.
That is... I hate shiny rules. Just make them inverted.
No, that would be ugly as sin.
Well, yeah. You telling me most of the shinies aren't ugly as sin?
Most of them are mediocre. Sometimes you got like a green Sandler, and that's weird.
You telling me you wouldn't want to see a McDonald's themed Whooper?
No, Whopper. Oh no, that's a brand. No, wrong brand.
Just bright red and yellow instead of blue and tinted purple.
Who would win 1 billion Pyroars or one of every animal? Unfortunately, the Pyroars have power scale numbers of temperatures that they can create from their mouths. So, animals don't got this. Unless we include bacteria. Order Whooper with cheese. I saw a comment somewhere. 1 billion Whoppers versus a kindergarten class? Are the Whoppers just sitting there? Or are they propelled?
Yeah, they're just
Okay.
stationary. But
Yep.
they're stacked up. They're stacked on top of each other.
I do get the joke, Coin Enjoyer. It's the 1 billion lions versus one of every Pokemon. But the 1 billion Pyroars would just annihilate the animal. Do you not get the joke that I take everything way too literally?
See, when you tell a joke to Flack, you gotta remember, you're telling a joke to a brick wall.
True. Dude, it's not on you
It's just
that I don't get
him.
jokes. I just don't get jokes.
It's just conveniently the brick wall can talk back somehow.
I fall bricks in Morse code. How to communicate. I just have a translator. A really good translator.
How would you do dots and dashes?
I'm a fan of dots and dashes.
No, for Morse code. I get we literally just went with the joke of it's
No,
like
no,
talking
no,
to a
no,
brick
no,
wall,
no.
but-
I did make a comment on that, so when you just now asked or tried to clarify, I was confused. Oh, we're lost. A bit's been lost,
We're
a trail's
lost
been
in
lost.
ragu sauce.
We're lost in ragu sauce?
Yeah.
Of varying lengths of bricks. Sometimes they're those tiny bricks. I couldn't imagine being an architect. Think about like building a building, well, designing a building, and you're just, if this ever falls, it's my fault.
So just like framing, you're not doing anything else, just the framing.
Architects, they're like, this is what's here and this is the material. They don't go and put the bricks down themselves.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize we were talking about just that level of architect. Yeah.
Oh, do they go further than that? Are there other architects?
Some I believe here in Canada, some architects will lay out the groundwork and then they'll like help with the framing of the place. They won't lay the bricks or anything, but if it's like a basic house, they'll do some framing, some support beams, and then that's just kind of like their job done. Because usually it's a team helping with design plan rather than just one person. I say teams like it's a big thing. It's like a group project. So there's like 4 people.
Oh.
And if I'm right, it's someone for electrical, someone for just kind of the base groundworks, where's cement being put, where's filling going to be put, what type of wood, just different parts. I could be very wrong. It's been ages.
Construction nerd.
Shut up.
Fortunately, Larvitar is a nice and slow level up process.
I'm pretty sure they stopped doing those team things here in Canada, or at least it's not done too often anymore because we're kind of diverting away from cookie cutter houses constantly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do I even want to use... Oh yeah, he actually resists most of Tyrant's setup. Ruffy's is trying his best to bully him. I'm not saying that he's bad, I'm saying that he's slow to level.
Redface's the Pokemon, that is. We have to clarify we're talking about the Pokemon.
Yeah. Ratface, the actual Ratface, is currently doing something with a dog.
That's why you were in Neuro Run.
He was here for about 20 minutes. Pause. Oh, you're talking about doing something with a dog? His sister is over. They are doing something together. I recognize that might be making that joke worse. We're gonna move away from that joke.
Nothing you could have said could have fixed it unless you knew the exact activity they're doing. Which is probably just cutting the dog's nails or something.
I think so. McDonald's started a new brand to compete with Starbucks called Cosmics. Why? Okay, I will give
I'm seeing this and I'm saying how much of the drink is plastic.
Hey, hang on. As a certified, way too obsessed with coffee guy, if I am on the road and I have to get coffee real quick, McDonald's is actually a pretty high choice. When I go and get a Wendy's breakfast, that breakfast burrito or the breakfast baconator is divine. I love it. It goes in so easy. The potato fries.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, these actually don't look half bad.
That's what I'm saying. The potato fries are amazing, but the Wendy's coffee.
No, not that. Cosmics.
I was getting to that. The Wendy's coffee,
Had it.
hideous, awful. I hate Wendy's coffee. It is the worst brewed coffee ever. I will go to a gas station before I go to Wendy's. Gas station coffee is actually not that bad sometimes. However, McDonald's breakfast, ew. I don't trust it. It's awful. Except coffee, pretty good. Kind of good. Sorry, Chop, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I'm just kind of browsing the menu of Cosmics.
I don't understand this massive switch to cold coffee, though. That seems to have happened sometime between Millennial and Gen Z. I guess, probably Gen X to Millennial.
It happened. I'm not complaining with it, though. I love cold coffee.
Well, yes, you're part of it now.
I've liked cold coffee ever since I was 10.
I am not a fan. Well, okay. I'm a fan of cold coffee, but I'm not a fan of iced coffees of various sorts, like the slush ones or the ones that have all the ice. If my coffee's cold, I don't mind. Are you guys ready to hear how weird wildlife biologists get? When I was younger, and I still do this sometimes, I would leave my coffee out and let it get room temperature, and then drink it.
I do that occasionally.
I don't think it necessarily tastes better nowadays, but it does taste different enough that I do it sometimes. To be locked up. If you knew the depths of my food depravity, you would want the death penalty for me.
There's a actually, hold on. Nowhere in stream is that presented, so I'm not gonna bother because I'm not sure if you want to present it.
Here, just send it to me in PMs and I'll tell you.
It's nothing bad, but it's also not something you kind of advertise on this stream, so. It's just that.
Oh.
It's nothing
No,
bad,
absolutely.
but you present it nowhere.
Oh, no,
so
that's
I
not
didn't
true.
know if you...
Okay, so Top has sent. They were about to say something regarding my persona being a raccoon. If you actually go to my YouTube channel right now, I have my my Discord account linked. Yes, my persona is a raccoon, and I am the most legitimate persona out there in the world. I have literally on multiple occasions eaten food out of the trash, and my diet is awful. I do horrible, monstrous, torturous things to food. Like, I am a mad scientist level of I do bad things.
He once just microwaved a whole tomato and ate it.
Yeah, I have microwaved a tomato and eaten it. And it was good. It was actually alright. It was okay. I won't be doing it again, I'll tell you that. But it wasn't awful. I would have rather just eaten it without the microwaving, but the microwave wasn't awful. My
When you should have
pizzas.
salted it.
My pizzas get the mayonnaise treatment. Mmm.
Okay, what do you mean by mayonnaise treatment? Because I'm thinking of probably something completely different.
I mean, and I put mayonnaise all over the pizza.
Okay. It's completely different from what I was thinking. Still involving mayonnaise.
What was the mayonnaise treatment from your end?
You replace the tomato sauce with only mayonnaise.
Whoa! I need to try that.
Have you never ordered from a place where you can just customize your pizza?
I have, and that was not it. Eat salt with food? That's very ungood for you. I know that's bold coming from someone who eats out of the trash.
Sorry, I had to delete that message. That was heresy. I do it all the time though, but that was heresy. We do not promote unhealthy lifestyles here. Anyways, back to cold coffee. I actually know the exact reason why I enjoy cold coffee.
What's that?
Alright, so I have
What?
I have mugs for me and my dad.
Yeah.
They're my dad's, but I've gotten a few over the years. They hold like 20 ounces of liquid roughly.
Unfortunately, Zane, it did not have the Maillard reaction involved. It was just
But
wrinkly. Go ahead. My bad.
it's like an overgrown raisin. It's so juicy. But I am very. My family hates any coffee I had and don't finish because no one will finish it. Because it's 10 ounces coffee, roughly like 5-ish ounces of milk and 5-ish ounces of creamer.
That's
And I know if it goes cold, it's just gonna make the creamer sweeter. I don't intentionally drink it cold. I'm saying that now. I'll have hot coffee every day, but if it's just I'm doing so, I made it and the coffee goes coldish before I add the milk and creamer. I'm still gonna drink it happily.
of course. You're a rock nerd, and if you do that, rocks taste good. My coffee brand, by the way, Zane, is Death Wish. Ooh.
Don't drink Death Wish. If you've never had coffee, do not drink Death Wish.
Do not start with Death Wish. End with Death Wish. It is the 6th strongest coffee in the world, 11th strongest energy drink in the world. It is insane. However, eat sand sometimes, depending on the sand. Also, that is a sign of an iron deficiency. You should talk to your dietitian. You probably don't have one. You should talk to your general practitioner. And they would
If
have
you
an
don't
idea.
have that one either.
I mean, yeah, I guess based on where you are in the world, it might. Salt is tasty.
Salt is tasty.
The other day, I didn't have breakfast. So, in exchange for making a pot of coffee for him, my boss gave me... Hello, Gabe. My boss gave me a packet of oatmeal. And, I had a guy get me some water from the, food stands. And I just poured the oatmeal into it and then just drank it.
Efficient.
If you've ever had cold protein oatmeal, it's an experience. Having to chew dehydrated apples is fun. You hate Seattle's best? I do too.
Actually, that reminds me of a type of chip-like snack, where it was just kind of like dried apples.
Oats are freaking amazing. This was protein oats, and they were soggy, but they weren't like, you know, it wasn't oatmeal yet. It was just oats in water.
Soggy, but not cooked.
Bad cereal.
You're making me wish I had yogurt in the house. I would. Actually, we don't have enough peanut butter for it. Never mind.
You've been hit by bad cereal. As a kid, I used to eat oats out of the box. It's not bad.
think as a kid there was a few instances where I just ate quarters.
That's also a sign of an iron deficiency.
Now, in fairness, most of those times were accidents.
Would you happen to eat your steaks well done?
I hate steak.
Here, get out of here. What is what?
Okay.
No! Sometimes put things in your mouth that should go in your mouth, like metal. Forks are metal.
I need to fix those keybinds.
I will say, Chop, you gotta come down to the States and have like a...
I will pass.
You hate steak that much?
I really don't like steaks.
Oh.
I don't like how chewy they can be. I don't like that I have to know the different types of it to be cooked.
You are having bad steaks if they are chewy. What? Ew. That's disgusting. Alright, Chop, come down to the steaks and have like a little bit of my steaks. And have a little bit of my steak and then we'll see. How about that? Huh?
It's the meat. It's just the meat itself. Unless it's been grounded, it's always been chewy.
Homie, you're having squishy steaks. Something's wrong. You're having like rubbery steaks.
I've gone to fancy restaurants and had steaks. Guess
yeah,
what?
but that's
I haven't
Canadian
liked them.
steaks. Your Canadian bacon is also not the same bacon. Like way different.
Still, I'm just not a fan of steak.
I'm gonna change that.
I'm a fan of beef, just not steak.
Yeah, that's gonna get changed. Hate steak to love steak mind control is what's gonna happen. We're American steak boy. Yes. Steak is so tasty. I wish cows were real.
Man, I wish I could have a nice mill tank steak.
I bet they're tasty. I bet they're actually
Oh.
tasty.
I bet a mill tank farm is probably the best farm possible in the Pokemon world.
There is one in one of the games. One of their cows is sick. Steak is so goated. That's what I'm saying. That's why this person's insane for not liking steak. It's burger. That's like earlier, you know?
Yeah, I pass.
No. That's just meat, not just meat.
It's not just meat, it's meat.
Actually,
I thought you were gonna pull a SpongeBob and go, it's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
it's not just a steak, it's a meat.
It's not just a meat, it's a steak.
Milk steak is literally sinful, like it's actually in the Bible.
Queen and Joy, I'm sorry to say it to you, but have you ever heard of a vegan? I'm not
I assure you.
I am definitely not vegan. I just finished 2 tacos earlier.
They're vegan tacos.
This was ground beef. Don't worry.
Vegans don't exist where you live.
Vegans don't exist where I live. Oh hey, look, a new deli meat just came out. Oh, it's really fat turkey.
Vegans do love meat. They're in a okay, yeah, you know what? See, look, Chop, it's a darker brown. I genuinely think that vegans get too bad of a reputation. I think that PETA is a plant by the meat industry, and I think there's a genuine, serious discussion to have about how we do our meats. That being said, I'm not saying don't eat meat. Holy crap, what a budget, what a dollar store larvitar this is.
You should catch it. They're a fighter.
Yeah, apparently. I think most vegans are not annoying, you just don't hear them. It's like... You don't hear about the time a shark doesn't eat someone. You only hear about the time a shark does eat someone. I'm not vegan, and I would never say to go vegan.
Chad, he's lying. He is vegan.
I'm not vegan.
He's only consumed tomatoes for the past week.
They're beefsteak tomatoes. It counts. Did we independently come to the PETA conspiracy conclusion? I have had that, like, since the third time I ever heard about PETA doing something. A lot of meat is unethically sourced from... Yeah. It's worse than that. Yeah, think Chop. Just so you know, no cursing. But, furthermore, cows have a lifespan of 20 years, but they're usually at 5. Imagine if you made it to 20 years and you're just done. I would have been gone 6 years ago.
It's just like you unplugged a console or your PC. It's just, well, I'm done.
Yep. It's not even like the meat worsens. It's just that you have to take care of more cow for a while. Because they can't have children, so it's a lot more inefficient for the farm. Oh, we're gonna get to the stuff I can't say on YouTube. We gotta move. We gotta pivot conversations. Chop.
What's up?
Do something.
So I'm much more of a pie guy.
Okay.
I like me some pies.
We all came to that conclusion. Yeah, I was gonna say heckle sounds a lot worse.
I like ice cream cakes, but I think that's more towards ice cream than cake.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts. Pie is better than cake by a lot.
See, now here's a real discussion that's going to divide the two people in chat. Sorry.
Yeah, there are 5
waffles or
people watching the
pancakes?
stream.
Yeah, there's 5 people watching the streams. There's 2 people interacting.
Everyone who's watching the stream, you should totally chime in for waffles versus pancakes. By the way, I think that there is... You can have salty cakes. They exist. There is a piece to be made. It is 2 brothers. One went down the path of catching the syrup and butter. One went down the path of catching the fluff. They can coexist. The brothers do not need to war. They don't need to hate.
No, they do.
No. That is sacrilegious. I'm not saying eat both at the same time.
There's only one right answer, and one of them is a giant fight club.
No, there is nothing... There's nothing wrong with... Okay. They both have... The hatred will never end. I dream of a world where it does.
Where one day pancakes and waffles will coexist and create a new entity.
Waffles are too much rigmarole. What are you... How? Like, yes, they're a little bit harder to cook, but they have the benefits, and usually you're not cooking your own waffles. And even if you do, the waffle maker does, like, most of the work for you. But you mess up your first time, but after that, you don't. But, like, professional hater here? Me too. Point is, sometimes I want one, sometimes I want the other. I never eat. I'm always happy to get one. Does that make sense?
But if you were given an option to eat one or the other, which are you choosing?
It depends. The state of the soul, waffle or pancake, is
You're ordering
transient.
from IHOP.
It's flowing like water. I'm not ordering from IHOP, so we're gonna scoot that to the side.
I've never eaten from IHOP, so I don't know.
It depends on the mood. If I'm like, I really want to have a bunch of syrup and butter in my mouth, we're going with the waffle, and I'm gonna be happy.
All right. Yesterday, you wake up. All right.
Mhm.
What are you choosing? You.
Yesterday?
Your family's yes, specifically yesterday.
I would go pancake. I would.
All right. How do I ban you from your own stream?
Literally. Hey, right now, I struggle to say that because right now I'm really craving waffle. Okay? I believe in a world of peace, of prosperity. Our goal should be not to beat the pancake, but to be with the pancake. Maybe I shouldn't be making a reference to that on stream, huh?
I didn't get the reference. Don't worry.
That is Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech.
Oh. Yeah. No, that explains why I didn't get the reference.
Waffles are thin. This is special. Did you know who kitchen appliance for them? That doesn't make them bad. Waffle mix, especially for waffles, is delicious, so fluffy. Like, see? I will say, in some cases, I prefer the pancake, like in a conceptual sense. But that doesn't mean I ever hate the waffle. I
Why?
can love them both. If you asked me to choose between hamburgers and hot dogs, do I have a choice? Yes. But I would loathe to eat just one.
Hamburgers, because hot dogs consist of two varieties. And no pigs in the blanket. Three varieties.
How about both? Because, tasty.
Carbs.
Yes. No, not carbs. Carbs in the bread, but the rest of it's not carbs. Calories.
I don't know.
Waffles are like pies in that there's more variety. That is not true. That is not true. Also, stroke waffle. That is not true because the batters that you can use for pancakes are way more vast. I had almond flour pancakes once, and it did that thing from Doctor Strange in the movie where he gets like sent through time and space. It's awesome. Pancakes give you an excuse to eat breakfast. There's no reason to need an excuse to eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Tasty.
It's tedious, and I'd rather spend my time doing other things.
It is so not tedious. All right, if you make a sandwich, you're not toasting the bread or anything. You're just taking everything out. So I walk to the fridge. Well, hang on. Most people don't put the bread in the fridge. I put my bread in the fridge. It makes it last longer.
You're weird.
It makes it last longer.
This has been known, though, so.
Yes, and also I usually toast it, but I also have eaten whatever. So I walk to the bread cabinet. I grab the bread. I put it down on the counter. I grab a plate, set it down. Untwist, open, 2 pieces of bread, slapped down. Twist up, close, bread back. I go to the fridge. I get out my meat, my cheese, and my condiments, right? I close the fridge, and I go back. I set it down. I open up the meat. Well, I open up the condiments, put it on. Close up the condiments, put the knife back. Open up the meat, put a meat on, close up the meat. Open up the cheese, put a cheese on, close up the cheese. Slap it together, and nom 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 nom. I don't remember where this analogy was going.
Yeah, he just started talking about making a sandwich at this point. Something about breakfast.
Oh, yes. Okay.
breakfast and excuse.
So that took about 2 minutes, right?
Okay.
Take out a pan, put it on the stove.
Okay.
Turn on the heat and spray some Pam or do some olive oil, either one, right?
Okay.
2 minutes later, crack 2 eggs in it, stir them for 2 minutes, done. Is it longer? Yes, but egg is tasty. And
All right.
I can have the sandwich later, and I can have the bacon and eggs now. Is it 10 minutes? Short, but so good.
All right. I got 2 counterpoints for you. What if A, you don't like eggs, and what if B, the sandwich meat for sandwiches is saved specifically for your father because otherwise the house would completely go through it and we wouldn't have any for payday.
Okay.
So hi Kai.
Hello, Kai.
And
Cheese.
cheese.
Bread and moist. I don't know if you should.
Okay.
Hang on, real quick. You should probably not just roll the bones on happening to get insulin on your bread mold. I don't recommend that. That will eventually kill you.
What if you build up a resistance to it though?
That ain't how that works.
Are you sure?
Yes, these aren't your normal diseases. These are fungal infections. They're just flavor
You
spots.
wanted a symbiote.
It's not a symbiote. Crazy. Creamed eggs on toast? What is creamed eggs?
Okay, yeah, hold on.
I might have heard it under a different name.
Creamed eggs. What is... Actually, hold on, this kind of look good.
Kai, waffles or pancakes? Also, everyone should like the stream right now.
It just looks like chunks of cooked egg in a batter or rather lots of cheese.
Hmm.
Could
it be cream?
12 hard-boiled eggs and peeled. Oh my. Okay. Ingredients for 1 serving. All right, 1 serving / 1 person. Or I guess yeah, just 1 serving because I think this is supposed to be for multiple. Either way, 12 hard-boiled cooked eggs peeled, 1/4 cup of butter, 1/2 a cup of all-purpose flour, 3 cups of milk, 1 teaspoon of chicken.
Well, hang on. That's
Or
making like a
chicken
whole dish.
Yeah, this seems to just be a recipe for a whole dish. So.
Eggs, milk, and butter. Mix them in a pan on low heat till they turn into a curd. The word curd makes that unappetizing, but everything else sounds really good.
Okay.
Creamed chipped beef. I'm assuming you mean chopped beef. On toast was shown to you and
What?
is permanently burnt in your mind and will forever haunt you.
What beef do I have with anyone?
You don't think they're called
God,
creamed eggs?
I really should have picked a better name.
By the way, everyone, just gonna repeat. If you become a channel member, A, you get some nice emotes. B, you sacrifice a Pokemon if you would like. Just on the
All
spot.
right.
Annihilated. Hang on now. Hang on.
How much money do you have to donate just to sacrifice one Pokemon?
I didn't think that far ahead, homie. I was just gonna go based on channel memberships.
How much?
Channel memberships are usually $6. Like a mine. I might make him 1.
So $6 a Pokemon?
Yes. If you hang on.
Oh, 1 second.
No, hang on. Wait.
How many Pokemon do you have?
Wait.
Hey, someone in chat, write out how many Pokemon he has.
No, don't do that. Hang on. I have 7 right now. I can get an 8th. No, hang on, wait.
How many alive in storage that you can use? Is it 7?
Pump the brakes. It is 7 total. It is 7 total.
It is 7 total. Okay.
Hey, you better. Hang on, that's $42. Don't do that.
You're about to get 8.
No.
So I'm gonna aim for 8. That's what 48. That's 48 bucks.
That's $48.
Then
Hang on, what are you doing?
Let's check conversion. Oh, I can only buy memberships. All right. How much?
Are you gonna gift memberships to that?
How much would it be for a roughly $50? Can I change this to be 7? 1 second.
No, hang on. Cease this. Stop.
Give me a good reason.
I don't have one. It would be annoying to reset after farming for so many berries.
True. However, for $52.40, I could cause you to wipe.
It would be a funny moment for sure.
It would be a funny moment. Do you want to know the only issue?
What's that? You don't have that much money?
I don't have a bank account yet.
Ooh, we saved,
Hey,
boys.
give me like next month when I also get my next check.
We're gonna have a lot of Pokemon by then. You will
Nah,
be
you're gonna wipe by then.
wrong.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Didn't you almost wipe to a random wild Pokemon?
No.
Last run.
No, it was a random trainer's Pokemon.
Okay.
Also
Was it
bad.
bug type?
Was that?
Wasn't it bug type?
No, it was a Baneri.
Ah.
Oh no, that also happened. Look, that was because of crazy crit, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm good at the game.
I'm just saying though, if someone gives seven subs, we can force the stream to reset.
If someone gifts 7 memberships, you can reset the stream right now.
Actually, I think Soup's online. Hold on 1 second.
Bro! Soup already? I lost him in Amona. I didn't, okay? I didn't. Soup's already a benefactor for the channel. He's on the Patreon.
Doesn't that give him benefits to sacrificing a Pokemon already?
No. That gives him benefits to YouTube videos where no one tells me what they want from the Patreon. Guys, please, hang on. I'm actually going to check.
Plug the Patreon.
You guys should totally subscribe to the Patreon. It's awesome. I don't do, like, anything because I don't know what people want me to do. Oh, 2 weeks ago, I got a new member. Hello, Jordan Fluff. Fluff. Here is the Eve. We can pursue. Get the hell. Y'all remember back in the olden days when you could miss Pokeballs?
No, we're not that old.
I'm not either, actually. But I'm kind of am. My brother gave me Pokemon Yellow when Pokemon Crystal came out. So I did play Yellow, where that can happen, I believe. I played it when I was young. Up cream chopped beef, and some people should not be allowed to be near food. Okay, can't be that bad. Chipped beef. That doesn't look so bad. I mean, it looks kind of gross, but that can't be awful. I don't like that it's on not toast, like it's just on normal bread. Oh, there's some on toast. What's so bad about this? The cream part? No, that makes it kind of like a gravy.
You gonna set up a poll for what your EV's gonna evolve into?
Since when was this a democracy?
I'd say since we could sacrifice your Pokemon.
That's different. That's a cult. What's the Eevee's nickname? I'm such a contrarian. No, I genuinely... No, get out of here. I'm not a contrarian. Okay, I guess I was a contrarian when I preached for peace among the waffle and pancake tribes. Preached for peace. What are you naming Eevee? Waffle or pancake? You voted for Chop? Are we just building up the stream crew?
Why not?
They'll get sacrificed. They won't survive.
See, but here's the thing. Chat likes me.
No. Chat, do you like Chop? Waff cake? Gonna dig waff cake.
See, chat likes me.
What's cool about this ROM hack is that you can actually unevolve your EVs.
ROM hack.
I mean, what's cool about this weird glitched version of Emerald is that you can unevolve your EVs. So you can evolve it into an EV, get all the moves you want, unevolve it, and then go do that again. That means Flip Turn Umbreon. That means Bolt Beam Sylveon with Calm Mind. There's a lot of potential there.
Can't believe it. There was 2 votes for Chop, and you named it Waff Cake.
This mysterious creepypasta cartridge. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You should have named it Noel.
No, we're not bringing that here.
I'm not gonna explain it. I only wanted to name drop it.
You're going no further.
Halt, adventurer. This path is dangerous. You go no further.
Adventure.
I got it.
You need to
I gotta
get
get
5
those
levels.
clips edited together.
You do.
Only thing is, Supo's line. They weren't that funny.
Oh no, those
In the
clips are
moment they
never
are,
funny. Yeah.
But also, editing wise, it's gonna be hard.
Oh, that's right. I can fish up here.
What's the lore about Noel?
Nope.
Redacted.
Yeah. Disallowed.
It cannot be explained. Wait, hold on.
If I ever end up streaming on
Uh,
Twitch like I said I would, you get to find out there. Okay?
Could I drop the lore in the rumors
Mm.
channel in Westmarch?
No.
Okay.
I promise you guys, it's not that interesting. You're not missing out on much.
It's not. It's really not.
About 150? Yes, 115. Okay. So it's French Christmas? What?
What?
Oh, Noel. We can fish for a Wishy-Washy or Wilmer, so cool. We could go for Jigglypuff, Swellow, Tangela, Dodrio, or like Spritzy, Lurantis, and Munchlax. None of them. I think we save Route 115 because they're all bad for now. I think I fight the gym trainers now just because everything's leveled up enough that I don't think it's going to be so bad and it's going to be a lot quicker. Yo, how's it going? Five fresh waters. I should really play Elite Reader sometime. I should. Maybe that is my next Professor Oak challenge. Vetoing that right away. Not doing that. A, I already have one lined up. B, I can imagine that's gonna be horrible. Just atrocious. Did that Geodude not even get sturdied? Like it just fell to 1? It has flip. This game's cheating. I was gonna scream if this is a Pursuit Trapper. Okay. Woohoo! Woo! Woo! Ooh, we're safe. What's a trapper? I'm sand-tuned. They're sturdy. Rock Tomba. Curlia the Meryl. Yeah, earlier when it said that Curlia leveled up, level 12, I stopped for a moment and wondered if my Gothitelle had changed. My Gothita. We're too good, man. We're so good, man.
Ooh, good guy.
Yeah, I can't nickname Pokemon the names of other Pokemon in the new games. That's crazy. Come on, Nintendo. Why are they so hateful? Did you know that?
Nintendo.
Yeah, but like, you can't even use Hyperspace Fury if you're not a Hoopa.
Hoopla.
Which makes sense because that only comes up in the case of Smeargle. But why? Let the man punch. He's got like 20 base attack. It's not gonna hurt anyone. You think it's so you can't trick people? You can ask for a Galarian Meowth on Let's Go? Do you mean like an Alola Meowth? Because that's normal. Arceus Steel, Arceus Flying. They're not even named that. They're just named Arceus, so it's even worse normally. Arceus Steel, Arceus Flying, though, is a fantastic competitive moment. For context, anyone that doesn't know, there was an Uber's... Woo! Why does that no absorb? What is this?
A parasite.
These Cheaty McCheatersons are parasites. All the Pokemon I have left are super effective against the rock type gym and have been encounter scenarios. What is this? You can ask for a Galarian Meowth with the origin mark from Let's Go. Oh. Regardless, man, my Stabmon's team, my Mabostiff would go crazy if it had Hyperspace Fury, but it doesn't.
Hyperspace Fury, go.
Hyperspace Fury. 24 to 18. I am safe to a crit. This Rockruff just pulls out some sort of crazy one-shot your Curlia move. Stabmon's Porygon Z. Oh. Oh. Hang on a second. Hang on. Pokemon changes. Porygon. Please tell me. Please tell me he. No! That's cringe. Okay. So. Inclement Emerald has a lot of custom changes to Pokemon that are pretty awesome. This isn't Inclement Emerald. This is just my mysterious hacked cartridge. But it has all the same changes. It's weird. And Porygon. Oh, okay. Also, I just noticed something nice and silly. I'll get to that.
Silly?
Nice and silly. It's so. There is a new ability in this where if you have a recharge move but you get a KO, it doesn't recharge, which is baller. That is awesome. Typhlosion gets it, for example, and it can learn Hyper Beam and Blast Burn or whatever one's called. Awesome, you know? Really cool. Porygon Z, tragically, does not get it. However, I just noticed that it now gets Techno Blast and normal electric. That's really good, guys. That's really good.
Really good, you say?
Really good. Oh, like Redo?
Would be it.
I think this came out before Redo. So I might grab myself a Porygon though. Woo!
You know what would be a shame?
What's that?
If someone sacrificed it. At just the price of $5.
Illegal.
No.
I think it's funny that Iwata somehow knew that what was intended as a mechanic and what was a bug. Dude, honestly, I wish that wasn't a bug. It's so awesome. Porygon Z is Levitate, Electric, Normal, No Guard, and something else. Doesn't it get Zap Cannon? That goes hard. That goes super hard. I don't have a safe switch. Well, among the Pokemon that need experience. A download and adaptability? Of course. I prefer download unless I'm doing a Z conversion set.
I will be right back.
Good. What's the intention behind Defeatist? Suda Widow is not a Fossilmon. Alright? Get him out of here. Cancel. The Defeatist is because his base stat total is insanely high to make the Dewey Decimal System joke that they have. And they didn't want that to be too insanely high. I personally think they should have just went with it and just had him be an insane powerhouse, but that's just me. That is the generation that gave us Genesect, so I'm surprised that they didn't go with it. Screw the Dewey Decimal System? No. Why would you... Why? The other Volcarona to exist? That thing's not that busted. It ruined your favorite Mon? Is Archeops your favorite Pokemon? Or Arkin? Either one? Both? Neither even? Coordinates is so blessed plus actually having good stats. Yeah, but it's like, it's a signature. It's rocks or something. Both rocks. Len is one of them. That's pretty awesome. That's calculated. Guys, I think Smiley might actually be a professional. Gordon's kind of rock. Look, that was a new development. That was a recent development. And I think a lot of people agree that it shouldn't be the case. I also think some of the old heads, at least, are starting to realize that they should have banned rocks back in Gen 4. You like your bird mons? Archaeopteryx is a cool animal. Well, I mean, there's debate on whether that's a bird, but you know. Even before he was really good? No, he wasn't really good. He was coin flippy. Like, with good defog support, it was nice, but just... It was really for move slot syndrome. Like, you wanted Quiver Dance, you wanted, obviously, your stabs, you wanted Giga Drain, you wanted Roost as well in some cases. Like, you never had it all. You want to hit power sometimes. Your opponent did have to guess the set, but you were always sad, because once they did, they got you. Until, like, the last 10 turns of the battle when you sweep him, but... really not that bad. I think Accelerock should be given to a better Pokemon, so that Volcarona can come back down. And also, I think Terra should be annihilated from the atmosphere. You gonna go, Honk Shimmy? See ya. Water Absorb. I might honestly switch my Wooper to a Water Absorb Wooper just because I want to eat the Rain Gem Aqua Jet. I don't have a good Pokemon for that. But I don't know. Damp. What post-game mechanics should I put in Gen 1? I don't know if the jump would be super crazy. Like, you can get back into Mount Moon that one way, but you can also just fly. I think they should have put being a champion and having title matches. Like title defense mode. What team looking like training wise? Halfway. Halfway. Oh, yeah. They should have put a gun if you beat the game 10 times in a row without taking damage. Yeah, let's get does let you just go anywhere. Actually fighting Oak. Compelling point, Hierophant Bean. Looking in the last start is a detail that would have gone so hard. I agree. Unfortunate. Also would have, yeah. I think that's something that no game does well other than Gen 4. Generation 4, if you battle every trainer, you do see every Pokemon. Sorry about that. Tried to mute my mic, but missed the button and just cleared my throat right into it. There are random beauty in Kanto that inexplicably has a Bulbasaur. I think what trainers? Absolutely, yes, 100%. That's, as I was talking with Gen 4, that's what happens. There are random trainers just around with like Piplups. Well, I think there's just one of each, but like a Piplup here, a Grottle there, things like that. I think they could reserve them for gym leaders if they're really wanting to. Why did that do 1,000 damage? It's a Zubat. I think they could reserve them for gym trainers if they really want to keep the mystique that is a starter, but I don't think it's critical. Exactly. Like, the starters should feel like they are, you know, a rare Pokemon that you're given the opportunity to have rather than just given. In my fan game, I was actually going to make the starters so thoroughly difficult to catch. So that you could, if you wanted to, but you had to prove it. You know what I mean? Some good ideas I had where if you, for one of them, it was going to be a single patch of grass, like not a collection of a few tiles, just one tile of grass, and you would have to spin around in that grass to get the encounter, because I'm evil like that. Things like that, really out of the way, very small areas with some other absurd element of difficulty to them to get the starters. You'll get them. That's it, but you know. Okay, I think the sand actually isn't a place where you can find Pokemon. Almost done grinding, by the way. Almost done. This is the last of it. I really like what Legends Arceus did with the starters. Those starters, of course, very obviously exist. But there are also the Sinnoh starters hanging out, walking around the world, and existing. Like, you can go find them. Really cool. Super duper almost done. Almost extra almost done. Actually, how close are you? 200? There's an argument to be made that I just go start the gym fight and it gets that little bit of experience in the fight. And we should plan this out. So, not a crazy amount of planning that needs done. Because this is just like an easier, fight in general. I don't have a way to remove stealth rocks. I don't have a way to stop him from setting stealth rocks. Other Pokemon that feel like they could be starters, but the professor decided on something different. Do you have examples of what that would even be? Okay, it looks like we don't. We could flinch with Larvitar on the Aeron. And maybe not have stealth rocks? Not that it's super important. It's not going to be the end of this team if I have to deal with that. There's no setup to really worry about. I think I do want to actually have Wooper out so that it can intentionally take the so it can intentionally take damage and later come in on the Aqua Jet to catch it and heal. I think that could be a smart play. Doesn't do much to the Anorith though. Although it does have a good matchup into the Nose Pass.
Alright, let's go punch him in the nose then.
Let's. Tyrant. Okay, so Meryl can't go into against the Tyrant. But it can go in versus Amora and Inarit. Kind of Nose Pass, but Sand Force is also something to worry about in the case of Nose Pass. I think Suitor doesn't end up doing much here. Maybe we lead with it to, like, handle the Aeron. Any Pokemon can do that. What if we can fight anti-starters, which like parallels to the 3 actual starters? Poison, Rock, and Electric to look cute. Ooh! Cool idea. There's some insane knots in my hair right now. When does Wolfie come in? I think Wolfie comes in and just annihilates something at some point. Not the Nose Pass, so it can't be last. Can't be Anorith or Lily. Could be Amora. Yeah, but Napoleon's gonna be better into him. Could be Tyrant. No, Tyrant has Bite. Well, Lileep's move to hit it is Imputation. That's not bad. Okay, so Wolfie, Lileep. Done. Smiley, Nose Pass. Smiley also Anorith. Napoleon, Amora. Probably one shots with cut. Tyrant is like a 2-person team, so it's gonna be Suitor and Ratface, I think. And then Ratface also leading into the Aron with Curlia as just a backup hanging out. I think that's what we do. You did get a name. Who wants the Quick Claw? I think Napoleon gets it just because they are stupid levels. What else gets berries? That
Big slow gaming.
exactly. Slow gaming. I think that's it. Everyone else just gets berries. Ooh. There's a cherry berry we can use for dealing with Amora. I think that goes to Empoleon. Shoot! Okay. We're swapping that. Claw. Aron could make good use of it. Yeah. I actually don't want to give a Norm Berry to Smiley because it's going to be eaten by Anna. Bug bite. Looks good. Any other preparation I need to... I want to check the first ant Pokemon introduced. Or is it not Durant? Is there even a second? Beedrill? How's Beedrill an ant?
Yeah, also slightly confused about that.
Wasps and ants have no taxonomic distinction? Oh. Only colloquial? Well, no, because they're in Apis versus... Hang on. Fact check.
Fact check. Fact check. Fact checking.
Never mind. Alright.
Checking it.
Dude, hate it. I hate cladistics. I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, yes, I know technically not, but it might as well be. You know? Like, I don't care if they have the taxonomic distinction. Look at them. Don't get stung by one. Hang out with the other.
Can you hear my cat wailing?
No. Maybe rollout's good. Nah. One's fully healed? Yes.
Fully healed and ready to go.
Indeed. The Velvet Ant, Cow Killer, just a wingless wasp.
You ready to potentially lose?
Not gonna lose. Not
You
one bit.
sure?
Positive. Oh, that
Alrighty.
is not a fully leveled up Pokemon.
Thank goodness you noticed it now.
I was gonna keep it in the back, and then I forgot that I was gonna lead a potential flinch. Maybe Larvitar gets the Quick Claw. Larvitar has the Quick Claw, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Ooh, do we give him a Guts boost?
Make him guts from Berserk.
Make him Guts from Berserk.
Berserk guts guy.
Berserk Guts guy. Do we Guts the Larvitar? I don't think we do. Just because... I mean, there's a lot of damage, you know? But he's taking 2 turns to bonk into an Aeron. It's really gonna chip down pretty badly. I shouldn't be running, this guy's way too weak. I should be swapping to another teammate.
It would be funny if you ran with him.
You know what? If this Nidoran, by some miracle, survives, doesn't get flinched, poisons us, everything of that sort, then we're going with the gut setup. Almost happened. Still happened. Goodness, there's some crazy knots in my hair. This is bad.
You should get conditioner.
Good. I was blessed by the gods with not getting one shot by Absorb because I accidentally ran away instead of switching to a Pokemon and then running. Ooh, hang on. Also, Chop, remind me to find a betting website.
Find a what?
Betting website for like YouTube. Salty bets, maybe.
Oh.
Just send that message to me in DMs.
Oh, okay. It took me processing the YouTube chatting bit to realize you didn't say betting, you said betting.
Oh, betting?
I heard betting both times.
They need a sheet.
There you go.
Thank you. Last check just to be sure. Wrong way. Oh, purposely the wrong way. Hilarious. Alright.
Hilarious.
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 It's gonna be even hilariouser if I fail.
Indeed.
Won't though. Am I gonna wipe everyone? Vote now, yes or no. You don't get anything if you win, you don't get anything if you lose. Can I use Mental Alert for something? Not really. I can give it a Wooper. Doesn't really have an item or anything, but like, I guess it's something. Pricey item. Oh, no one has the Quick Claw.
Whoop.
There you go, Ratface. Oh, that's right, I was gonna and then didn't. This is not ambulance. Not the ambulance, good lord. %, says yes, I will wipe.
50% are 2 votes.
Wow.
Don't worry, if it makes you feel better, I voted you a wipe.
Wow. Thank you, Zane. I believe in me too. Easily peasily, we got this. Check this out.
Please, it'd be so funny if you were saying how easy it was, and then you lose.
Beliefs and facts are 2 different things? Nuh-uh. Check this out. I fact that I will succeed in this match. Fight's more likely, and also is neutral. Oh. I forgot that he doesn't have to set Salt's rocks, he can just hit me.
So, how you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good, see?
Mm-hmm.
Giving your Aeron is actually nuts. Not that bad. Oh, hang on, this is a critical matchup. This is awesome. Super effective levels of matchup. Check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out. Swap into Ratface, who resists the bug bite. This just in, rock and ground are both neutral to bug.
You've killed Ratface.
Ratface is dead. I have no way to get it to actually... Hang on, wait, no, they cheat with this, they cheat. Oh wait, no, they cheat. It knows that it's weak to bug. Alright. Alright, Smiley's out for the rest of the fight. Folian's dragged out. Dude. Thank you, Tyron. This isn't actually Smiley. Jack takes it out. Nosepass comes out a little early. It's probably going to Sandstorm. Dude probably could have stayed in there. Guys, guess what it didn't do?
What didn't you do?
It didn't Sandstorm.
Oh. That good or bad?
Goodbye, Smiley. That's what it is.
Ah. So, how you feeling?
Not great.
By the way, also how you feeling? You've been streaming for 2 hours.
I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm feeling good. Took a tea break earlier. Got myself some coffee.
That's cool.
Alright, it's gonna be immune to water pulses now. Fun.
The silence.
Bulldoze crits, which is really uncool. Hopefully this gets the confusion. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't need it anyway. Through Nose Pass, probably into Lily to catch the... Yep. You get the free attack, but that's fine. Probably lose anyway.
Big loss.
Mega Drains for the last 3. Wolfie's the move here. I mean, does -2 damage.
-2.
Personally, I do take it out in 4. By the way, Zane, this also gives you Lily, but we do have access to weaknesses. Doesn't quite knock out Tragic. That's fine ultimately. A, because it probably loses this anyway. B, Napoleon's got this hanging out in the back. Trust. I meant to move cut to the front. I accidentally pounded earlier as a result. Aaron's back out. Bubble beam here. Sweet. Nose passes back out. Bubble beam is going to be better, I think. Sweet. You'll never know shame until you've wiped it out to a Lily. Honestly, that'd be almost as embarrassing as wiping out to Nimona. This is a 4-time super effective cut. Please. Knockout. Okay, cool. Not even scared. Not even close, guys. Not even close.
How many died?
We don't have to address that right now. Okay. End pull. Nimona's actually a champion, though. It's true. Who gets sacrifice? Piplup? Oh. Prinplup. Dorwa. I have to talk to that guy. Too much dork energy coming from Prinplup? That's insanity. He's not a dork, okay?
I don't know, I'm getting some dork energy from Frimplup.
I'm getting some dork energy from you all. What about that?
What are you gonna do about it, huh?
You know what I'm gonna do about it? I'm gonna go get a Gumi.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna accidentally kill the Gumi?
No, someone's gonna become a member and sacrifice it. Okay.
Actually, wait, hold on a second. You have 2 members.
What do you mean?
That's $10.
No, I have 4 now.
Huh. Yeah, closer to 25, but still.
Yeah.
$25.
True. Valiant, honorable deaths. These all. They tried. They failed. Wolfie missed out on a knockout by like the tiniest roll ever. That was embarrassing on her part. Oh, Wolfie was a boy the whole time. All bad for mischief. Napoleon goes in, and honestly, he can keep the cherry berry. I don't really care.
brought all this way just to die.
Dork is a pretty funny term. I prefer nerd. I think nerd's funnier. Keep Cornbear. Maybe I go get a wishy-washy. I don't know. My team's a little sparse. What do the Pokemon do while they're in boxes? Playing in a virtual world like Digimon, or do I think it's like the anime? I think they could just get mailed. I'm gonna go get Pokeballs. Who did Larvitar knock out on his way out? Or was on his way in? Uh-oh.
Why is that a bad thing?
Because that was, we're using a Pokemon that was disallowed.
Uh-oh.
Shh, no one has to know.
Okay, wait, hold on. What Pokemon?
When I caught Larvitar so early on in the stream, around 9:05 p.m. tonight.
Alright.
It knocked out a Pokemon.
In the gym battle?
No, when I caught it. Beginning of tonight.
Alright. Battle.
Running around back and forth in a cave. I want Wishy-Washy or...
Who is, Larvitar? The little spider?
Green guy. I'm actually gonna go Whalmer here. Later on, it seems like they actually get some good stuff.
Was it the Larvitar on your team or were you?
I catch a Larvitar, and when I'm catching the Larvitar, knocks a Pokemon out.
Roper.
So basically, like, when you get to me running around in a cave, fast forward until I'm not in the cave anymore, then go back a little bit. The last thing I did in the cave. What if when you're battling a cave, there's 1% chance of returning a Stalactite, a Fallen Oko, your Pokemon? You're crazy. The big of weather condition, Stalactites. Every turn, each Pokemon has a 1% chance to get Oko'd by a Stalactite falling on them. Makes as much sense as Sunny Day in the cave. Smiley?
Smiley was the victim of the Larvitar.
Alright, good news. Smiley did nothing that fight, so it's not that bad. Whalmer is a 40% chance here, but it should not showing up. You know, one of these days I gotta just take the water starter, lead with it, and then click Bubble Beam like 8. Wanna make a might fight a whale? I'm gonna make him stare down a whale while I throw stuff at it. There it is.
There it is. Wilmer.
I think this thing actually has like a terribly low catch rate.
Good luck. We might have another Larvitar situation.
No, oh. No. Maybe.
Chipping away at you 5 HP at a time.
Yeah. Unnerve is such a relatable ability. Hate when people see you eat. I don't mind. Unfortunately, people mind when they see me eat because I inhale food like some sort of demon.
Oh. You just look at a cheeseburger and go, oh.
Yeah, like that one ad where the guy swallows a Whopper whole. Technically not at risk of a crit. What's that?
You treat it like Pac-Man.
Yes. Alright, there we go.
No, I was hoping for a wipe.
Not a chance, bro. I
Would
hope.
have been funny.
That would have been so funny. Wilmer. Wilmer nickname.
Black.
Black. Like Goku?
No, black like you.
Oh, Flack like me.
Yeah.
You are unkind. You can't stand that dogs will swallow things whole if they can. Like, dude, I saw. Nah, that's a little gross for stream. I think people would get mad at me if I said that one.
Was it a pigeon or snake related fact?
Dog gulping down vomit.
Ooh. That's just a dog thing, but ugh. Oh, yeah, I have something I gotta remind myself to do after stream. This also corresponds to you. I know what video you're talking about, Zane.
The video where the dog ate an entire burrito.
I can grab that video. It's probably not hard to find. It's not like gross or anything. It's just his orders a spare burrito, looks at his dog, gives him the spare burrito, and it's just, well, there it goes. It's like Kirby inhaling. It's quicker. So I'm not hearing a no to the name, naming the Wilmer Flack.
Apparently, there's no. We're going Flack.
Yay!
Should have gone Carter.
True. He's not here right now, though, so I can't bully him.
That's not true. We can absolutely bully him.
Well, I
It's
mean,
just funny
true,
to
but
only two
I
people
prefer
instead
to,
of three.
I mean, true, but I also prefer to bully the person to their face.
I get that. Let's go get a ridiculously buffed baby Gudra.
Can I be the Gudra?
That's up for Cat to decide.
Ooh.
What are we thinking for Eevee, by the way? I'm thinking Sylveon.
I don't think we're not.
Really? Alright. I do want, like, good catch stuff, because Kumi is a baby pseudo-legendary, and as a result, is really hard to catch. So, an evolution I haven't used. Flareon. Espeon. Like, Vaporeon is my favorite when it comes to competitive. Sylveon is probably the best when it comes to competitive. And make it Espeon?
Hey, Flack.
Why? What's up?
Could you tell us a fun Vaporeon fact?
Yeah, sure. Vaporeon, those head furls of it are actually gills, which doesn't really make much sense, especially considering it can turn its body into water. Also doesn't make sense. I have a whole video on evolutions if you want to check it out.
Neat.
Yeah. Oh, they're unnerving each other. Everyone's unnerved.
Too nervous to eat the berry. Hey, look, it's Carter, also known as Furry Bait.
Ow.
I had to do one. Again, I said I wouldn't do it with him not here, but I had to do one.
Yeah, so much to chew someone's face.
I'll DM it to him right now.
Maybe I should grind up a little bit first. My team is low levelified. One tiny mushroom. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch you to here and recklessly fight this double battle. The trees look like Wario's nose in this game? No. And they barely do. You're crazy.
Alright, I just DM'd it to Carter. What is that monstrosity?
Which one?
The one on the right.
Why are you so mean to him? What's your problem?
His face looks painted on.
Don't... It's a poor Lombre, okay?
He looks stupid.
What the heck? What does the Lombre hate?
He looks completely stupid. Oh, Carter messaged me back. Carter said, well, he's ugly, so I'm assuming he was talking about the Riolu, and I just said fitting.
Wow. Uh-oh. That Blitzo has lightning rod.
Uh-oh. Team wipe?
No.
Oh.
Maybe.
I thought so. Disclaimer, when I say fat, so I'm talking to my cat.
Cat fat.
Very. Not
cat.
actually very fat, but he's fat.
I get that. I had a lizard that was fat.
Oh.
I called her Lardo.
El Lardo.
That's a fire type. Run away!
Run away!
I can ignore the furret. It's a furret. It doesn't do anything. Incoming wipe to a furret.
Imagine you actually wiped.
That was so well timed.
Well, there you go. Furret wipe. Furret wipe. Furret wipe.
No, not happening.
If you get wiped to the furret, you need to catch the furret next run and just name it the Wiper or Mr. Clean.
Mr. Wiper.
I think Mr. Clean's funnier.
Targeted the wrong Pogon. It's going insane. Did that crit matter? That crit.
A crit may have mattered.
I never get the crits. I don't get the crits. The crits aren't for me. The crits are for them.
Furret.
The ferret gets the crits. The ferret gets the crazy rolls on the chances and the hits in a row and everything. The ferret gets it all. I have overestimated the damage of Electro Web. The crit? Are you for...
Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean.
It's actually gonna.
Mr. Clean, the way it be wiping these boards.
By the way, it has hit 4 times every single time.
Consecutively. I believe there's another Pokemon.
Did they add loaded dice while I wasn't looking?
Yeah, Mr. Clean.
Are we actually for real?
Man, random trainers are just not your thing.
What the heck was that? That was the... Hang on, did Ferret get, like, crazy buffed? Ferret. Not in that department.
Not in the department of hitting 4 times consecutively.
No, not in any department. No attack, nothing. It's wicked fast, but, like, that's it. Dude.
Well,
Okay.
sacrifice streams get to go on longer.
Awesome.
What's the move?
Well, the move is to reset, but I think...
Yeah. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
you almost streamed for 3 hours, so...
Not gonna be today. Gonna be tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Gonna be Yeah, gonna be Thursday. What's up?
I can pull it up. I can pull it up. You said for schedule early Friday. Unless you just want to slip a Thursday stream in.
I did Thursdays.
It is, alright. It is literally your own schedule, but I somehow feel like I might manage it a little. Not actually. But that would be funny.
We'll do it Thursday. Yeah, that was dumb. Have a great night, everyone.